Hello guys, welcome back to the Brutal Investor channel. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day today. In this episode, I'm going to cover a project that is one of my most favorite projects in the Kusama blockchain. And this project is called Moonriver, or the MOVR token, right? Again, as always guys, I highly recommend you guys to do your own research on any of the projects that we cover on our channel. And for this project, I recommend you guys to go to the website moonbeam.network in order to learn more about this project, right? So right off the bat, this is a project that is a parachain currently on the Kusama blockchain. And as you guys know, I'm a big fan of Polkadot and Kusama, and I believe that Polkadot and Kusama will have its own kind of bull run, just like how we had a DeFi bull run last year and an NFT bull run this year. I believe that we will have a specific bull run that will encompass all the tokens on the Kusama and Polkadot blockchains, and I believe that every project that becomes a parachain on Kusama or Polkadot will be changing the world in the future, and it's basically something that we can definitely expect to see anytime soon, right? So having said that, Moonriver is a project that recently became a parachain on the Kusama blockchain, and it is one of my favorite projects. I participated in the crowd loan, and I have possession of some Moonriver tokens as a result. And the token right off the bat has been doing phenomenally well in the past few days. And I think it's because of the extreme hype that the Kusama blockchain as well as the parachain auctions in general have created, right? So right off the bat, I'm going to provide all the information presented in the in the CoinMarketCap's page in order to provide a peripheral summary. But if you guys want to do your own research, please do an in-depth research before you put any of your money on this token, right? So what is Moonriver? Moonriver is a smart contract blockchain on Kusama that strives to provide compatibility with existing Ethereum developer toolchains and network. It is intended to be a companion network to Moonbeam, where it will provide a permanently incentivized canary network. New code will ship to Moonriver first, where it can be tested and verified under real economic conditions. Once proven, the same code will ship to Moonriver on Polkadot. So again, if you have watched one of my previous videos that covers a project called Karura, or the car token, which I made a video on. If you guys want to check it out, you can check it out from my channel. I mentioned that Karura is basically the canary blockchain on Kusama for a very popular project on Polkadot itself, and it's basically going to be used as a test net, because Kusama itself is a test net of Polkadot, right? So Karura is going to be used as a test net project for on Kusama before the real project on Polkadot gets the actual codes, right? Similar to that, Moonriver is the actual test net for Kusama, whereas Moonbeam is the parent project on the Polkadot blockchain, right? So when you see a project on Kusama, you can definitely bet that there's going to be a parent chain on Polkadot, which will also participate in a parachain auction, right? So that's basically what Moonriver is. It's a canary testnet for another project called Moonbeam, which is created by the same developers, and it's basically the same coding. Everything is the same. It's just that one is on Kusama, which is an unaudited, Kusama is an unaudited blockchain. So one is on Kusama, and the other one is audited and is on Polkadot, which is the real live version, right? So similar to that, Moonriver is on Kusama, and it is basically going to be the first place where any form of Moonriver or Moonbeam related codes would appear live. In fact, projects on the Kusama blockchain will rigorously test their methods or means or projects or protocols rigorously on the Kusama blockchain, and then depending on how successful it is, they're going to implement either wholly or partially many aspects of these newly introduced and tested projects onto Polkadot versions of those same projects, right? So that's basically what Moonriver is all about. It is also fully EVM compatible. So that's basically what this line talks about. It does this by providing a full EVM implementation, a Web3 compatible API, and bridges that connect Moonriver to existing Ethereum network. So it makes everything compatible with Ethereum, and it's fully it has a bridge where it can basically bring tokens and NFTs to and fro from Ethereum. And it's important that all projects are EVM compatible, because Ethereum virtual machine is basically the lifeline for many projects that aim to sustain for long term, because if it's not EVM compatible, you can forget that the project will even exist in a few months, let alone few years, right? This allows developers to deploy existing Solidity smart contracts and dApp front ends to Moonriver with minimal changes. Again, there are so much benefits for Moonriver's existence, because it allows for rigorous codes to be tested. It allows for smart contracts and dApps to be deployed on Moonriver first and test it based on how compatible it is with Ethereum, and if there's any issues, they can be troubleshooted in Moonriver before they port it to Moonbeam, right? So what is River, right? As a decentralized smart contract platform, Moonriver requires a utility token to function. River is central to the design of Moonriver and cannot be removed without sacrificing essential functionality. The Moonriver token uses includes, again, now we are talking about the Moonriver's River token, or the MOVR token. So every smart contract compatible platform in and of itself needs a token in order for either providing reward incentives or staking, or for securing the network, and so on and so forth. So let's see what the River token, or the MOVR token, actually does to the Moonriver blockchain, right? Supporting the gas metering of smart contract executions. So again, just like how Ether is the gas for the Ethereum blockchain, River is going to be the gas for the Moonriver blockchain. Again, remember that Moonriver is not just a dApp or a protocol, or or a smart contract. It's actually a blockchain. So the thing with any platform that becomes a parachain on Kusama or Polkadot is that they are not just platforms, they are actual blockchains themselves, which means Moonriver can have dApps built on top of it, and it will have its own consensus mechanism. It will basically do its own thing. It's basically like Ethereum, right? It's a platform, it's a blockchain platform that aims to basically do everything that Ethereum can do, but much more faster and much more scalable and much more securely, right? But the thing is, Moonriver also has gas requirements. So if you want to participate on DeFi on the Moonriver blockchain, then you need to pay gas fees. So River basically forms this gas of the Moonriver blockchain, and that's one of the reasons why that's going to be a very important token within this ecosystem, right? Incentivizing collectors and powering the mechanics around the creation of a decentralized node infrastructure on which the platform can run. So again, one other use case of the Moonriver or the River token is that this token allows for running nodes within the blockchain, and if it's needed, can be basically used to secure the network as well, right? Facilitating the on-chain governance mechanism, including proposing referendum, electing council members, voting, etc. So again, every dApp has its own governance token. So being its own blockchain, you can only expect that Moonriver will have its own governance mechanism, and it does have that. And Moonriver token, or the River token, is basically going to be the main token that will grant governance rights to people who hold and want to participate in the platform. Paying for network transaction fees. This is something that we already covered before. So these are some of the main use cases of Moonriver, right? So Moonriver tools and integrations include. So here are some of the tools and integrations that Moonriver is already either working on or already has. So I just want to skim through this information because there's a lot of things that we need to cover. Ethereum developer tools such as MetaMask, Remix, IDE, Web3.js, Truffle, blah blah blah, and other such apps that can basically be available on Ethereum. So those are all basically available on Moonriver as well. Oracle integration such as Chainlink, Band Protocol, Razor, and Dia Protocol. So these are all available as well. API infrastructure integration such as OnFinality, Covalent, wallets such as Math Wallet, Polkadot.js, MetaMask, AirGap, partnerships with other Polkadot chains such as Akala, Polkadot's Relay Chain, Equilibrium, Kilt, Fala, as well as Crust. So these are all other projects that closely work with Moonbeam or have interoperable features. In fact, any project that's built on Kusama or Polkadot or Ethereum is interoperable with Moonriver or Moonbeam, right? So these are all the projects that have partnerships with this blockchain. Bridges, Chainbridge, Ren, Interlay, Snowfork, Alexar. So these are all some of the bridges that they have. Block explorers such as Subscan, Polkadot.js, Block Scout, DeFi protocols such as Balancer, SushiSwap, Offshift, IDEX, Linear Finance, and Injective protocols. So these are all the projects that are expressing their interest to build or migrate on top of the Moonriver blockchain. Assets and issuance partners: Ocean Protocol, Alliance Block, AMP Net, Pools, PokerStarter, and Kilt. So these are all the other partners who may also end up moving their products to Moonriver. dApps such as Human Protocol, PokerCover, and bPro. So again, these are all some of the main tools and partnerships that Moonriver has, which is really exciting because if you see, it is a very early project and it already has lots of partnerships and a lot of tool sets that it's going to use, right? So that's very important for us. So let's go to the website itself. So you can clearly see that the project itself is a very hyped project and it has performed extremely well. So let's go to the website itself. So if you see, Moonriver doesn't have its own website. It basically has a section on moonbeam.networks website. So if you want to go to Moonriver's section, you have to go to moonbeam.networks/networks/Moonriver in order to access this, right? So again, Moonriver Solidity smart contracts on Kusama. So that's basically the highlighting statement here. They have a very cool logo, a community-led sister parachain on Kusama. Again, everything that we discussed right now. So here they're explaining what Moonbeam and Moonriver are. Launching soon, track launch status here. So again, this platform is going to be fully launched pretty soon, although aspects of it can already be seen because there is a test net that you can participate in by adding Moonriver to your MetaMask wallet on the I believe Moonriver Alpha testnet, I believe, which is something that you guys can Google and check it out. But it's a pretty cool platform, right? So if you see early and experimental, so anything that is done in Moonriver is basically going to be early and experimental, which means obviously there's a lot of risk, but there's a lot of potential for rewards as well. And anything that's successful on Moonriver will immediately be not immediately, but will definitely be available on Moonbeam in one way, shape, or form. Community-led, so this is a project that's fully community-led, and they basically gave out their tokens to people who participated in the parachain loan offering, crowd loan offering on Kusama. And I think some people really got a decent chunk of Moonriver, and now this token is mooning, and many people are literally staking their tokens, or even some of them are selling it. So there's a lot of profitability made from this project, right? So if you go to the independent network section, again, it is a fully independent network. Even though it runs on the Kusama blockchain, it is a fully independent blockchain in and of itself. And I think for two to 3 years, I believe, they have secured a parachain slot, and for that period of time, they're going to have their own blockchain functionality available. And after that, if they continue to participate in crowd loan and they win the crowd loan, they'll still continue to become a parachain, right? But people who have crowd loaned their Kusama tokens have basically received River tokens for free, and once the 2 to 3 year parachain slot auction leasing period is over, they'll get back their Kusama without losing any money, right? They're just locking it for a set period of time to gain these new tokens as rewards. So that's some of the main features. And if you see earlier launch, earlier access, This is an early platform, so if you're still looking to buy a high quality project, especially on an upcoming popular blockchain such as Kusama or Polkadot, then this project is going to be something that you need to keep your eye out on, right? So you can scroll below for additional documentation in an easy on-ramp to Kusama. So this is one of the easier ways to on-ramp on Kusama, and you have the diagram that shows the interoperability between the Moonriver parachain. You can clearly see that they have Kusama is a big blockchain of blockchains, and Moonriver is just one of them. And I believe that you can also add Karura in as another parachain, which is also interoperable with Moonbeam or Moonriver, sorry. And Moonriver is easily interoperable with Ethereum, and you can clearly see that tokens and NFTs and everything can easily bridge between Ethereum and Moonriver, right? So complete Ethereum compatibility. Again, this is something that you already touched upon. You have the different kind of layers. EVM is a base layer, Web3 RPC, unified accounts, DeFi integration. So all of these are basically pictorially represented by layers, and you can also read more about this here. Unified accounts, addresses and signatures, use existing tools and dApp front ends, deploy with minimal changes. Again, that's also something that's possible on Moonriver. Use familiar programming languages, so you can actually build on top of Moonriver using Solidity. So even though the Kusama blockchain itself is based on Substrate, which is a different coding language, it is fully similar. It's similar to like Solidity, and if you have developers who are knowledgeable in Solidity, you can let them know that they can easily build on top of Moonbeam, and I believe even on Moonriver, and even on Karura, right? So any Polkadot or Kusama based parachain blockchains can basically work with not only EVM, but they can also be dApps can also be built on top of them using Solidity, right? So here they're talking about the Moonriver token or the River token. So again, they're basically covering the information that we already discussed there on CoinMarketCap, and you can stake it. You can sign up for new updates by subscribing to the newsletter, and you also have several of their social media information here: LinkedIn, Twitter, everything else, which you can also access to learn more about this project, right? So overall, it's a fully robust and independent blockchain on top of Kusama, which is one of the most popular, Kusama and Polkadot are some of the most popular blockchains. And once Polkadot's parachain auction goes live, and that's going to probably create a mini or an actual specific Polkadot Kusama specific bull run, which is going to pump all of the tokens, potentially including Moonriver, right? So that's that for the project itself. So let's go to the CoinMarketCap page for Moonriver. So CoinMarketCap is currently ranked 2627th by market cap on CoinMarketCap, and it's currently trading at $156.63 at the time of making this video. The token has risen up to like 80% while I was talking before, but now it's kind of like showing 66%, so somewhere between 60 to 80% in the past 24 hours. And since this token has been live, people are literally like piling up on this token. I think there are only a few exchanges that has listed this token, so you can easily get it from them, which we'll cover shortly. But the market cap is already, it shows here that this market cap may not necessarily be reliable, which is true because again, it's a very new token, so the data is not fully available yet. But I would probably say this token is at least $150 million in market cap, $150 million to $200 million in market cap. But due to the high volatility conditions, it may even be somewhere in the range of $250 million or close or below that, right? So here it's saying $48 million. So please be very careful because it is a token that has pumped extremely hard. And if you want to buy this token right now, you need to be prepared that this token is going to go down and you could get wrecked. So you need to be very careful with that. One of the best thing about this token is that even though it is a blockchain token, this token has a max supply of 10 million tokens with a total supply of 1.5 million tokens and a circulating supply of about 1.5 million tokens. Again, even though you think that you usually think that blockchain based tokens have a ridiculous number of max supply. Some tokens, some projects have like 1 billion or 2 billion. Some of them have 3 billion tokens as max supply. But this token, even though it's one of the most popular blockchain tokens, it only has a max supply of 10 million tokens. So it's extremely scarce, even scarcer than Bitcoin. So Bitcoin has a max supply of 21 million, and this token is less than half of that. So that's basically how crazy this project is, and it has a circulating supply of 1.5 million. So there's a lot of room for new tokens to be purchased or staked or even dumped into the market. So expect some form of price slumping in the next while, because now that this token is pumping, the next step is going to be either moving sideways or dumping, right? I believe this token can dump, but Moonriver army is basically a very strong army team, and they are definitely looking to go to the moon. So there will be a significant portion of them who won't be selling their tokens, and many of them may even be looking to stake this token, which is a good thing. As long as there's less selling pressure, this token will continue to either move sideways or go up. But if there's some selling pressure or some whales try to sell this token, then you can see a spiraling effect which will crash the price, right? But based on my experience being in the crypto space, I think any token that has pumped more than 50% or even 30% in the past 24 hours is going to dump. And when dumps is when you have to look at the price to get in, right? So if you're looking to buy this token. So with the tokenomics perspective, I'm really happy and I really like the tokenomics, because I do own some Moonriver, and it makes me feel like I'm in one of the rarest I'm holding one of the rarest tokens out there, and it's more rarer than Bitcoin, which makes me feel even better. I think that inbuilt scarcity is a very important factor, which many people need to factor in when they're looking to buy a token, right? So again, that's a very good thing for this token. Let's go to the charts again. If you see, there's not a lot of information about this, chart wise, because this token is extremely new. And if you see the charts, you can clearly see that this token has been pumping. It was again worthless before August 27th, but then it reached a price point of $125 on 27th of August, immediately after its launch, and then it crashed back down, reaching $73.46. And then since then, it's been a gradual uptrend. Now it's pretty much at its all-time highs. Again, I wouldn't really call this as a proper all-time high, because I think this token is still extremely early and it can even make new all-time highs. I'm definitely sure about that. So if you see, the token has been going on an upward trend. It hasn't really dumped significantly, except for the time when it dumped from $120 to like $80 or $70 in a matter of few hours. But apart from that, it hasn't had any major dump, which means this token is going to be extremely risky if you buy it at this price point. This token is piping hot right now. I would never recommend buying a token that is extremely green like this token. I would suggest you wait, do some research, allocate some capital, see what your risk tolerance level is, and make sure that you want to buy it at a price that you are comfortable with. I would probably suggest waiting till this token breaks below the $100 mark, which is going to happen pretty soon, because I think this token can become unstable, just like many other new tokens that have pumped significantly, because there's always going to be sellers who will want to sell and make some profit, right? And those sellers will easily push the price of this token down, and that's when you have to wait for. So don't buy it at this price point. That's just my opinion. Don't take this as financial advice, right? If you go to the Bitcoin comparative, on the other hand, again, Bitcoin comparative is also going to be pretty similar, because it is quite a volatile token. And if you see, the initial token price was around 0.002 BTC, and when it reached about $120, I believe the token went from 0.002 to 0.0024 BTC before crashing back down to about 0.001 BTC. And then since then, it's been gradually going up, and now it's at its all-time high in the Bitcoin comparative for 0.003 BTC per token. So again, I wouldn't call this a proper all-time high. I do believe that this token can easily dump and maybe even make huge significant pumps moving forward in the upcoming months. Once this ecosystem fully goes live, and as we get new dApps migrating to Moonriver, that's when you will see the actual pump. For now, even though we are still early, I still wouldn't recommend you buying this token at this price point because it is quite risky, not only in the dollar comparative but also the Bitcoin comparative, right? So that's just my opinion, guys. I would probably suggest waiting till this token goes below the 0.0015 Bitcoin per token price point, which is when you can look into getting it at a decent discount. Otherwise, you'd basically be buying it a premium, right? When it comes to the markets, this token is available on KuCoin. You can get it from Kraken. Again, Kraken is a well-regulated US exchange. You can get it with USD or Euro. You can also get it from Gate.io and so on and so forth. I think this token has a high chance of being listed on Coinbase and Binance pretty soon. Not just this token, including Karura, which is also one of the most popular, parachains on the Kusama blockchain. That's also a project that has a high chance of being listed on Coinbase as well as Binance. But Moonriver definitely being one of the most popular projects in the Kusama blockchain has a high chance of being listed on all kind of top tier exchanges, including Binance and Coinbase, right? So technically, yes, if you buy this token at this price point, you're still buying it very early, but I would still suggest you to wait because this is a very piping hot token, and it's probably going to go up for quite some time before crashing back down, right? It's only going to be a matter of time before sellers start coming in and taking control of the market, and that's when you have to basically wait for an opportunity to buy this token at a discount, right? So what's my final verdict on this token, guys? I personally am extremely happy that I got into the crowd loan and got some tokens from Moonriver. It is one of the best tokens because of its extreme tokenomics. It's a part of the Kusama Polkadot ecosystem. It is partnered with multiple different projects. In fact, even Binance has invested a lot in many Polkadot-based projects, including Moonriver, which is the parent company for Moonbeam, which is the parent company for Moonriver. And I think there's a lot of good things coming up for the Polkadot Kusama ecosystem. And I'm pretty sure that Moonriver is going to pump extremely hard. I can easily see this token breaking the $500 mark by the end of this bull run, and in the long term, I think it can easily cross $1,000 to $1,500 mark. And again, it's rarer than many other projects, so I think this token can easily be somewhere between $2,000 to $3,000 in the 5-year period from today. And if you take the bull run, I think this token can easily reach $500 to $750 per token by the end of this bull run, right? Again, that's just my opinion, guys. Remember, guys, you guys are not regular investors. You guys are brutal investors, so stay brutal. Thank you very much for watching my video, guys. If you like my video, please click the like button and subscribe for more videos. See you in my next video. Bye.